Step forward, 6'10", in his 7th season from Oklahoma, number 32, Blake Griffin. Head coach of your LA Clippers, Doc Rivers.
When I step foot into the Staples Center, I walk down to my seats courtside near the Clippers bench. If you can get there a little early to see the warm-ups, the atmosphere becomes electric way before tip-off. And weekday night games have the best pricing and value for ticket purchases. I went to a Knicks-Clippers game at Staples Center. The Clippers and the Lakers both play their home games in the Staples Center, but the atmosphere for a Lakers game was much more intense. On the flip side, Clippers tickets are less expensive and you can sit closer to the court for the same amount of money as you could sit in the second level at a Lakers game. I say it was pretty relaxed, it was chill, and it was definitely a fan-friendly experience. I learned some things by going to a Clippers game. There's an unlimited amount of history at the Staples Center. Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, LeBron, Shaq, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, 2 LA Kings hockey Stanley Cup titles in recent years, and Lisa Leslie on the LA Sparks in the WNBA. But the Staples Center did not gain the one of the world's most famous arenas status based on the Clippers' history. While there are plenty of championship banners hanging in the rafters for other Staples Center teams, all you see during the Clippers game are big posters of current players where the banners usually hang from, meaning there are no banners. I found Staples Center to basically be 2 separate arenas. The atmosphere for Clippers games is far different from that of Lakers games, even while the Clippers are one of the league's best teams and the Lakers weren't. But if you want to take the kids to a Los Angeles basketball game, a Clippers game is more kid-friendly, with their mascot, Chuck the California Condor. Can't forget that guy, walking around to take pictures with fans. The nickname Lob City, which had to do with Blake Griffin's comment during Clippers Media Day when the team announced that they were acquiring Chris Paul, that still exists, but I argue that the team's high-flying dunk nature is in the past, now that Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan are no longer with them. Everything at Staples Center for a Clippers game is your standard NBA fare, having the MC announcer and modern music playing during the in-game action. I went to a night game versus the Knicks and a day game versus the Jazz. The atmospheres were pretty different. I loved the energy at the Knicks-Clippers game. It nearly carried the same fan energy and game experience as the Lakers game I went to later that week. The Jazz-Clippers game, though, that was another story. You could hear a pin drop, and there were plenty of empty seats, unlike at Lakers games. I think my biggest takeaway is, if you go there trying to compare a Clippers game to a Lakers game, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. And that's not a knock on the Clippers fan experience. Do not get me wrong there. It's just that the Lakers experience is phenomenal, but it will cost a lot more for that.
Welcome you to Staples Center for tonight's matchup, featuring the visiting New York Knicks versus your LA Clippers.
But what Staples Center offers for both Clippers and Lakers games is terrific aesthetics, quality food options, but I don't partake in that. Food and drinks are overpriced at sporting events, and you can do a lot better eating before you get there. And it's a convenient location to hotels, restaurants, bars, and clubs in downtown LA. Yeah, so one time at Staples Center, I hid outside the arena. After the Knicks-Clippers game, I hung out near the Knicks team bus to try to meet some players. Once I was near the bus, I realized I was way past security checkpoint. These gigantic bushes and trees looked like the perfect hiding spot for me. I hid in there for about 45 minutes and heard a voice right near me. Oh no, a security guard had to have caught me hiding, right? and then I would have to leave the area. No, it was Brent Barry, a current NBA TV analyst and former player, and he came over to me. Yeah, Barry was a two-time champion with the Spurs and a former player of the Clippers and the Supersonics, and when he saw me in the bushes, he laughed and asked me what was I doing. But this Jazz versus Clippers game went down to the wire, despite the low crowd energy. They ended up playing each other in the first round of the playoffs a few months later. So I laughed, and I figured he was just playing along, and I asked him, "Where's Carmelo? Derrick Rose? Kristaps Porzingis?" He had no idea, so then I said, "Well, we could hang out." So we did for a few minutes. Once he had to leave, I went right back to my hiding spot in the bushes to keep waiting for the Knicks players to come out. And then I went again with friends the next weekend. At this Clippers game, I was so surprised by how quiet the arena was from start to finish. But I will say, if you're a traveler looking for value, the Clippers offer that. The price to sit near the court on most nights is equivalent to an upper-level NBA seat, and I'd say half the arenas. I guess the verdict: the experience of a Clippers game at Staples Center was in the bottom half of my experiences at different NBA arenas I've been to. I would have enjoyed it a lot more if I didn't go there looking to compare it to a Lakers game, but I had a nice time rooting for them one game and then against them the other. I guarantee you'll have a pleasant experience at a Clippers game and can save lots of money by taking public transportation to and also from the game. The arena's special. For a Clippers game, I wouldn't say it's as special, but as long as Doc Rivers is coaching the team, they'll put a nice show on for their fans. And I have to say, above all, a Clippers game is really affordable for a big city market. Go Clippers!